Morning everybody, bore da pawb. This is your assembly for Wednesday the 10th of March, and our assembly today is all about teamwork. Now at St Helens we all like to work together as a team, and we know that we are all different and we all have different strengths and abilities, and if we work together as a team we'll get the best result. Staff like to work as a team together, pupils like to work as a team together, and staff and pupils work really well as a team together at St Helens. So we know the benefits of teamwork. I'm going to read you a story today called The Rainbow People, and these people at first they don't want to work as a team, they want to work on their own, but they soon realise the benefits of working together and using each other's strengths to get the best result. So this is our story. It's called The Rainbow People. Okay. In the beginning, the world was very still and quiet. The ground seemed to be covered with dull coloured rocks and stones. But if you took a closer look, you could see that they were not stones, but were tiny people who were not moving at all. One day a wind blew over the land. It warmed the people and filled them with life and with love. They began to move, to look at each other, to touch each other, to speak to each other, to care about each other. As they explored their world, they found coloured ribbons lying on the ground and up in the trees. They were excited and ran about collecting them. Some chose blue, some red, some green, some yellow. They enjoyed tying the ribbons round each other and laughing at the bright colours. Suddenly another wind blew. This time it made the people shiver with cold. They looked at each other, realised they would look different, and stopped trusting each other. The reds gathered together and ran into a corner. The blues gathered together and ran into a corner. The greens gathered together and ran into a corner. The yellows gathered together and ran into a corner. They forgot that they had been friends and had cared for each other. The other colours just seemed different and strange. They built walls to separate themselves and keep the others out. The reds had water but no food. The blues had food but no water. The greens had twigs to make fire, but no shelter. The yellows had shelter, but nothing to keep them warm. Suddenly, a stranger appeared and stood in the centre of the land. He looked at the people, and the wall separated them in amazement, and said loudly, "Come on out, everybody. What are you afraid of? Let's talk to each other." The people peeped out at him and slowly came out of their corners into the centre. The stranger says, "Why don't you put together what you have and share it? Then you can all have enough to eat and drink, keep warm and have shelter." They talked and the feeling of love returned. They remembered that they had been friends. They knocked on the walls and welcomed each other as old friends. When they realised that the colours had divided them, they wanted to throw them away, but they knew that they would miss the richness of the bright colours. So instead, they mixed the colours to make a beautiful rainbow ribbon. They called themselves the Rainbow People. The rainbow ribbon became their symbol of peace. The end. It's a really short story. So if we reflect now on those teams, they worked really well together. First of all, they didn't want to work with each other. They thought, oh, we're too different. And then finally, somebody said to them, "Come on, if you work together, you will have food, you will have shelter, you will have warmth, and all the different things that they had that the others didn't have. If you put them together, work together, you will have a fantastic end result." So let's have a look. So T is for working together. E is for everyone. A is for achieves. And M is for more. So team, together, everyone achieves more. And that's what we need to remember. And I like to think, I always say, teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, if we work together, we will achieve great things. It's really important. 2 heads or more heads are better than 1. Okay, that's our story today. I hope you enjoyed. So we're going to end our assembly now with our school prayer. So dwylo gyda gilydd llygad a gair, hands together, eyes closed, or you may pray in whichever way you wish. Annwyl tri, 1, 2, 3. This is our school. Let peace dwell here. Let the rooms be full of contentment. Let love abide here, love for one another and love for life itself. Let our school be a lovely place where all of us are caring to each other, to work our best and show our smiling face. Staff and children helping one another today and always. So like we say in our school prayer, staff and children helping one another and working as a team always at St Helens, and that is why we are so fantastic. Have a lovely day, everybody. I'm really looking forward to seeing the juniors back next Monday. It's going to be fantastic. Have a good day. See you soon. Bye, everyone.